But if you grab it down here, you can't hear that. So
Oh,
I just
tricky.
fidget with it the entire episode. So
Tricks of the trade.
Don't mind me.
My hands just actually kind of just.
Will you hear my voice come in and out if I just...
Yes.
Yeah,
Very much
it's
so.
like a siren.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
That's exactly what that's like.
We're losing track here.
Should we start?
We'll start.
All right. Well, welcome back to Jeff and Jash. Once again, no Jeff.
No.
I was really hoping this would be the one episode he comes.
We're
for
sorry
me.
to disappoint you.
Sorry.
It's fine.
It's okay though
You're
because
cool to it, Nathan.
Nathan is faithfully filling in. Again, thank you, Nathan.
You are welcome.
You're the bomb.
I'm here. I'm drinking out of a mason jar.
It's good, I'm sure. We got Austin in his new tech corner.
Cut to Austin Cam.
Indeed.
It's
Hanging
pretty
out
cool.
over here.
I mean, I feel like we're segregating him, but
Yeah, but it's almost like we have a booth now.
Yeah.
You know?
yeah, it's like
I feel special now.
those night show. It is like those night shows now where we got the extra guy in the booth.
Oh, yeah.
With his random comments.
Yes.
But mostly it's just gonna be Austin laughing, and I hope we cut to that regularly.
That'll be good. Also, the dog is making a break for it.
Yeah,
I
we're
don't
hoping
like
Rosa
that.
stays
I don't
on
like
set.
that.
Ah, dang it, Rosa.
We trusted you.
Rosa.
Should we
It's
put
all
her
right.
out?
It's like old times.
Yeah, Rosa's
Rosa's
here with
in the
us.
shot. You want to take her collar off real quick
I'm
so
not
she's
doing
not
that.
jingling around?
Are we recording?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We already
All right.
started. I said welcome, baby.
Well, while
Okay.
while Josh deals with the color, we are very excited to have a special guest with us on the show, Belit Pigman. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. I've been excited for months, so I'm glad to finally be here.
You've been one of the most supportive, I think, of our friends in terms of enjoying the show.
I do.
Commenting on it sometimes. That's really nice. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
So-
I feel like, now that I moved and I don't see all my friends as much, I feel like watching this is like how I stay in touch with people. So
Oh, good.
That's what a
It's-
couple people have said.
It's really fun. I
I-
like it a lot.
I'm sorry that this garbage is the closest thing you have to.
No, I love
to-
it.
to-
Which I feel like every time you guys talk about not liking watching it, I'm like, I feel a little bad for watching it now.
you shouldn't. You
Is there
should
something
not,
wrong with me that I
you
enjoy
shouldn't
this
feel
so
bad
much?
Watching this. This show is wonderful.
Well, I think it's also hard to watch yourself.
Yeah,
which is why
that's
it's hard
true.
for the two of us.
That's
we talked
true.
about this last week. I feel like we're really like self-consumed here because Josh and I are talking about ourselves all the
Really
time.
meta.
but-
Regularly.
yeah, it's a very meta podcast. It's like the community of podcasts.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it
Oh,
So-
no, I like it.
How about we have Belit tell us a little bit about what she's been up
Yeah.
to and what she does?
Especially because you already mentioned you moved away. So
Yeah.
now it's like, why did you move away?
Oh, intriguing.
We're reeling them in.
Yes, I got my first teaching job. Very exciting. I teach art at Shields Valley, which is this tiny little C school in Shields Valley. So
Okay. And where's Shields Valley?
it's probably 20-30 minutes from Livingston, about an hour from here, or 45 minutes. Clyde Park, Wilsall area. The school's in both towns, so it's harder to say that than just Shields Valley.
Don't worry about it. Sorry, I'm
just push
sorry.
your dog away.
Hey, get up on there. Okay.
Could
we're
we
good.
just
Yeah.
say that Shields Valley is the next valley over and sound like we're from a time way back? in
Is
the
it
day?
kind of though the next?
It
one?
really
It
is.
is, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you go through Bridger Canyon and you're up in Wilsall, and so it's just
Right.
the next valley
Exactly.
across the mountains.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good way to describe
So we
it.
could smoke signal to you,
We
You could.
and you might be able to see it.
Maybe.
on a clear day.
Yeah.
On
And
a-
just remind me and direct me towards it. I might
Okay.
see it.
Sounds good.
We'll resurrect
Call me
the
first.
ancient,
But-
but we will resurrect the ancient practice of smoke signals.
Hey Bailey, I have something really important to say. Hangs up and then starts doing a smoke signal. Perfect. All right.
Exactly.
Well, that's exciting though. You're an art teacher
Yeah,
now.
I love it. It's the best. I mean, it's overwhelming because I have K through 12. So
Oh wow.
yeah, trying to teach that many age groups and understand where each one of them is at, and especially being my first year. And art is so broad, and they just kind of like let you do whatever you want to do. Like
Sure.
the standards are literally just like make art. So
Okay.
I think the planning stage can get overwhelming, but
Yeah.
other than that, it's been great.
So how did you come up with your curriculum?
Divine intervention. I don't know. I think I just like worked through a bunch of ideas and was like, let's try this one first. So
Okay. What have you been doing so far this year?
a lot of with the kids, we're working on color theory, really basic color theory, and then with the older kids, I'm doing drawing first because I tried to think of like structuring it with the building blocks, kind of like with math, you'd learn the really basic math
Yeah.
that informs all the rest of it, and with art, it's like, okay, well, in order to really know, or in order to create beautiful paintings, you first have to know how to draw in perspective and in proportion and so on. So that's kind of drawing first, then painting, and then 3D, and then Yeah.
Wow.
Good. That's
Nice.
awesome.
Yes.
So for someone like
thanks.
me who cannot produce any form of on paper art at all,
That's
where
not
would-
true. I had you trace a shark once.
I traced a shark.
Wow.
That was
That's the first step.
Okay,
That's
I
how
was
you
gonna
get 'em
say,
in.
where would you start with, or someone like Josh? Josh and I feel like not to throw
I
you
am
under the bus, my friend, but
not
you and I
artistic.
both know we can't paint.
Yeah, I lack
we
in
can't
art
draw.
skills entirely.
You know what I learned in college? One of the best lessons I learned, because I took a drawing class that was not just for art majors, but for everybody. And you can totally just learn to draw by putting a lot of time into it and learning the tricks. Because I had all these people in my class that had never drawn before, were not good, and by the end they were awesome, just because they were required to
So
do it
I've
so
been
often.
telling you this for forever.
So what you're saying is I need to go to college and study
I'm
art.
saying you need to look up some YouTube videos and then just do it all the time.
basically,
and
it's like
you'll get
anything
good
else
eventually.
that you want to get good at, you just have to do it.
Practice.
over and over.
Like a
Practice
lot.
makes better.
That's
Yeah.
not the
Yeah.
answer I wanted, Belit. I didn't want to have to hear it takes work.
Just kidding. You
yeah.
you either have it or you don't.
Okay.
Nathan. Just give up now.
and neither Nathan nor I have it, so we'll
Yeah,
just give
just
up.
give
We're
up.
never
It's
gonna
fine.
try.
Done and done. All right.
Art teacher.
Well, to bring that around then, we have a game we wanted to play with you today.
Be great.
We came up with the most original name, the art game.
The art game.
And it's very simple. All you need to do is we will show you a picture of a piece of art. And these aren't like great works of art, so you probably won't recognize them. But we found them on a website that sells art. And then you have to guess how much the art is listed for.
Oh.
Or if you recognize the artist, you can tell us that too. I don't actually.
If
I'm
I
not- Yes.
if I recognize like the period or the style, could I
Well,
do that for like bonus points?
I suppose.
Sure.
Yeah. And
But
to
I don't know
be-
that, so.
I know that. So to be specific, I think all of these pieces of art have been drawn within the last 15 years.
Oh, okay. So they're
Or
all
painted.
contemporary.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
contemporary.
Okay.
They're not like modern
Yeah,
because I
contemporary.
learned when researching this that modern actually is like
In the 60s.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, fun fact for y'all.
It's the farthest thing
history.
from modern
Yeah.
you can think of.
Had no clue.
So yeah, contemporary. Everything is contemporary. So if you don't recognize the artists, I
Okay.
wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'll
A
be
little
dis-
less pressure.
Yeah, no
I'll
pressure.
be
I feel better.
disappointed.
Really, the only thing you need to guess is the price.
Yeah.
Okay.
The asking
You got
price.
this.
And I don't know if these paintings have
If you
sold
want
for
to,
this.
if you want to critique them and like throw out something nice about each piece,
Okay.
or something you don't like.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
true.
but
Yeah.
we're happy critiques.
We're
here.
hyping
Something
this
you
up too
nice.
much. Let's go. All right. Piece number one.
Oh, all
Take a
right.
look at this.
So what do you think? What do you like about it? What do you think makes it good art? And then maybe what makes it
Not good.
not
Well,
good art?
With this style, it's minimalist art, and it's the simplicity is supposed to be really what is its benefit or what is positive about it. So I mean, it is simple. So
So points for.
points for
Simplicity.
simplicity.
Okay.
No, I mean, it's just hard because it's not my favorite style of art. It's
Okay.
supposed to be like breaking it down to the basics and just being like it's. I think it's
Here's
more design
colors
based,
and
but
lines.
Gotcha.
yeah, and just like
Mostly lines on this one.
Then we
trying to be
kind
like,
of have
yes,
bad
this is
news
art
for-
if I say it is.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Right.
But I don't really. It looks like the paper.
I mean, this podcast is art if we say it
if you
is.
say it is, right?
Well, we have bad news for the rest of these slides then, because
I think they're all pretty
they're
similar.
pretty
Yeah,
similar.
they're pretty
Are they?
minimal.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel like for me, what bothers me is that the rectangle is slightly crooked.
yeah.
Does anybody else know?
Oh yeah,
like-
and
No.
it's not totally outlining. Like,
I don't
the
have an
paper
architectural
thing.
I might have
eye,
cropped it
so-
wrong.
My gosh.
Also.
No, it's just
No,
how
it's
it's
like
like how it's
literally-
outlining it.
yeah.
Oh, I gotcha.
No,
Crooked.
it's. I mean, it's just totally. I think that some art, even if you don't understand it, has value because you can interpret it the way you want to see it, and that has value. But this kind of art, I'm kind of like most people look at it and think, "All right, I'm done looking at it."
Yeah. I wouldn't hang it in my house.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you. All right.
Asking price.
Okay.
Asking price.
4,000.
4,000.
Wow.
This is Ann
Oh,
Hamilton.
I
It's
went
called
up
Script
too
J.
much.
$950. You are. Wow, this is good. I
Yeah.
thought you were going to be estimating low, but I guess you're in this world, you know?
Yeah,
you're
and
familiar.
The thing with art and how you price it is just totally based on like how well known you are and how much you've sold in the past, and you can keep raising your prices. And that's why like art is an investment, because usually the artist gets better and more well renowned, and by the time 20 years down the road, the thing that you bought is worth more now.
Right.
So it's
Yeah.
hard to know unless you know where the artist is at.
Yeah, and especially if this artist is probably just getting started.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe this is their first exhibit.
Yeah, or
And-
like, and I mean, this is an art for $950. Probably They've been doing it a while, especially if it was a print. That's hard too because it depends on the medium.
Yeah,
You guys are asking me to do a hard thing.
I think this was the price for the actual original.
I think so.
I think so. I think this website was selling it because they also will let you finance these pieces. So I'm thinking they're originals. That'd be crazy if that was a print. Okay, next one. Here we go.
Yep, more of the simplistic,
it's pretty much all this.
minimalist art.
A lot of this
Yeah.
stuff.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
This reminds me of on Parks and Rec, when
they have the competition for the best posters.
And Tom's like, it's the shapes, and I love the shapes. They're beautiful. Is it normal that it makes me feel something?
He was like crying all night. Okay, asking price for this bad boy.
Excuse me. 1,500.
Oh,
I was
so
gonna
close.
go
So
to
close.
2,500, and then I was like, no.
Imi
So close.
Knoebel.
Nobel?
Nobel?
Sure.
Nobel Peace Prize?
Yeah.
Untitled
Okay,
number 1.
So one of the problems that I came across with a lot of these contemporary pieces is the fact that a lot of them don't have names. And it's
Yeah.
the most frustrating thing ever. Like, why wouldn't you?
It's
I know
true.
a lot of artists
does
that
it-
choose not. I actually haven't. I don't like naming my pieces, and then I forget what I name them, and I name them something different every time that I
Happens to
have
the best
to.
of us.
I could see that. I could see that problem.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Or like I'll name it something and then change my mind later and be like, actually,
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, penny number 3. Behold.
oh,
Anything you like about it?
it's a nice shade of blue.
Emotions.
Sure.
I feel.
Does it make you feel blue?
It feels. I feel drawn in and
like the sea.
and yet confined.
Oh. So
Okay.
not like the sea, like a pool.
We should probably put Rosa out. Also, she is.
Yeah.
Josh
Austin's
would-
on it. Austin is
Thank you,
slaying it
Austin.
'cause he's a stud.
Oh, he's sneaking.
Thanks, Sus.
This is a very wide angle lens, Austin. There's no sneaking. Rosa, go out.
Go, Rosa.
Yes.
Good girl.
We did it. Sorry to everyone listening.
Oh,
Sorry.
Austin, you're sad.
Way to go.
Shout
She'll
to the
never
Austin
love you
cam.
again.
Shot to the Austin can as he
To
creeps
the
back
Austin
in.
cam. He's very limber. Thank you, Austin. Okay, asking
All right.
price for this piece of art.
1,800.
Oh.
They are going up. I should start like guessing higher and higher each time.
Lewitt
Must be well known.
Untitled,
Yeah.
$4,600.
See, that's closer to my first guess.
Yeah.
I'm just going back.
And this Lewitt person was actually like pretty well known for contemporary, I think, because there was a lot of Wikipedia information on her.
It's a she. Okay.
Soul is a she.
It was hard to. I didn't know.
I thought it was
Like
a she.
sun.
I don't
It's
know.
hard to make
I
a
just,
judgment call based on that name.
Yeah.
she
That's
could have
true.
made up her own name too. That happens
he.
a lot in
Yeah.
art.
Or
All right.
he. I don't
Or he.
remember.
Next, we have this.
Oh,
It's so nice.
it's just not my favorite style of art.
You can just go start throwing prices out and critiquing each
That's
piece
true.
if you'd like.
3,000.
3,000.
6,000. Yeah, I told you it's getting
Also,
higher each time.
the name on this is fantastic.
Ellsworth
blue-
Kelly
small
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 blue curve.
Now I did
Because
not.
if Untitled's not original enough.
Small
Let's
blue
just
Just
curve.
describe it well.
Yeah.
Is this the first one with a name?
Blue box.
Yeah.
I think so.
No, the
I think
first one
so.
had
Oh,
a name.
Yeah,
it was
that's
Script J.
That's right.
Right.
Which makes a lot of sense.
Also, I apologize. I was not intending to go increasing in price orders, so that's.
See, I should have followed the pattern.
chances are good it
I
might
thought maybe
not
you'd break
follow
the
that
pattern
pattern.
now, but
Okay.
Chances are
Next,
real good. It might.
painting. Click. How does this
Oh.
make you feel, Bailey?
I feel nothing.
What was the artist trying to say to you here?
It reminds me of the paper that I use to wipe off my brush between.
Ooh, scathing criticism from Bailey.
I'm just no. I mean, I understand minimalism. I think is really
So
great
in
in
terms
design,
of minimalism,
but
is this good?
it's hard. I'm not a critic. An expert on minimalism, so it's hard for me to give my opinion. Sure, I like there's a balance between organic and inorganic forms. That's kind of nice.
I'm sure that's what the artist intended. So, asking price then
It's
for
upside
this.
down though. Did you know
Yeah,
that?
I noticed that.
Oh, that's my bad. I scanned and cropped all these. I'm sorry. It's hard for me to tell
That's
if the
why I
painting
didn't
is
like
upside
it.
down.
It's upside down, so obviously.
Okay.
So if you
Hey, maybe the artist signed the top. It's
Maybe?
contemporary.
That's
Yeah.
true. You never know.
So what's the asking price for this bad boy right here?
$7,600.
Wow, that's a big price.
That
You're going up. I'm going up.
We should go. I like that
Josh
price.
Nelson painted this
See,
painting.
the one time I followed the pattern of it going up in price.
This painting is free $99.
Names are the worst.
I asked him to name this, and he just said he signed and said names are the worst. So
That's
is the name.
That's
That
a
is
very
the name.
modern or a contemporary art kind of name.
You know,
So,
I'm
Yeah.
a pretty contemporary
Like, don't
guy.
define me.
We thought we'd sneak one of these in here. You know, people are always like, "Oh, my kid could do that." I was like, "I'll see if my kid."
See, and that's why I said it looks like the paper that I wipe my brush off
Ah.
on.
Yeah.
He did that with his finger, but
It was my finger.
Did you happen to
Pointer
include
finger.
the original that we based this off of?
no. To be fair, yeah, this was based off of a real painting.
Oh.
So Josh was
I
just
think it was Solo Wit, maybe.
possibly
I think it was as well.
But,
Well,
okay.
you know,
Sorry, we had to
Nice work,
throw
Josh.
we had to
You
throw a
have a future.
curveball in
I'm
there.
getting inspired by other artists.
Next painting. I don't know if this is a painting or not. That kind of looks like crayon to me.
I think it's colored pencil,
Oh,
yeah, it kind of
Okay.
does look like that.
but maybe not the red. I don't know.
The black does.
Yeah.
Or marker.
yeah. How does this make you feel? And how much is it worth to feel that way?
um, disjointed.
Okay.
That's a very artist word to throw out.
That's
I
another
felt
thing you learn in art school is how to describe the thing that you're not feeling.
I love it.
Yep, that's great. So how
kinda-
much is this not feeling worth to you? Or did it sell for, I guess, not worth to you?
6,500.
6,500.
Oh,
Ooh.
see, you're not going up anymore.
Ulrike Müller. Yeah, that was an accident that I was
I've
going
heard
up.
of that actually.
Really?
Yeah, I think I went to a modern art or a contemporary art exhibit, and I think that he had something there, and it was all like dots on it, just little pencil dots on a white canvas. If
Interesting.
it's the same guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's got an umlaut. I had to Google that to put it in there on
Oh.
the U on his
Yeah.
name. So probably was him.
Fancy.
It also has a name, Print Weather.
Though it could have been a print
Of weather.
Weather.
That was what it was titled on this website, so I don't know. All right.
Shout out to the website.
Shout out to Ulrike here. Next painting. Or maybe not painting. I don't know what
Yeah,
this
it's
is.
a
Something art.
This is like the one I like this the most out of everything that we've seen.
I
Very
agree.
architectural.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like it almost kind of has movement with the way
I
the
feel like this
lines.
is something Jimmy Brown would draw.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say it's like an architecture rendering.
It's
Yeah.
almost like MC Escher too,
Yeah,
where it's like how many points are on
Yeah.
one side
And
or
it
the
feels
other.
like-
Maybe even almost MC Hammery.
Anyway, Bailey.
It's a pencil drawing, so or maybe pen, so it's probably cheaper than the paintings.
Okay.
I would say 1,200.
Oh,
500.
That was a
Corrugated panel. That's what it looked like.
Corrugrated, actually.
yeah. I had to
Graded.
put that in
It's-
specifically.
Oh,
Great.
because it's great.
But that was a really insightful thing you said. I didn't realize that because it was pen, it would be worth less than painting.
Yeah.
Is that
not-
true
It's
for
not
most?
always true. It kind of depends on the artist, but in general, yes, paintings are worth a lot more. Not only because of they take a lot more time to put into them, but the materials cost a lot more, and they're usually more sought after.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Neat.
There we go.
We're learning, guys. Next painting.
Educational.
This may be upside down as well.
It looks like it's by the same artist as another one, but maybe not. It kind of looks like Josh's signature again. I'm gonna guess. I don't know. $10.
$10.
So close.
Josh. Smurf butt. That's what I thought of. Right when I saw it, I
You
thought
did
that
think
looks like
of
a
a Smurf?
Smurf's butt.
I
Yeah.
wish you would have said that.
I wish I would have too. That would have been perfect.
I wish you
because-
would have put the original in here because we basically copied it, right?
Yeah. It was
so
a
this
tribute-
is not.
It was the brush strokes that gave you away,
Yeah.
Josh.
My brush strokes aren't.
It was a tribute to Obama originally, and it was like $8,000 or something, like the original
Yeah.
painting.
Incredible piece of art. I
Yeah.
attribute this to Smurf Butts.
Yes.
That's my tribute.
I
Shout
mean,
out
it was
to those
well
little
done
blue
because
people.
that's where my brain went. So.
Good.
Nailed
does.
it.
Success.
I mean, look at that.
Goals.
Right?
Beautiful.
It's got. I see it.
I also am wondering how, because Well, we'll get back to that later. Okay. Next
But I
painting.
valued you a little higher than you did yourself.
Thank you.
So,
$10.
$10.
That was
Technically,
infinitely more
Nathan
money.
valued my art instead of I did.
That's true.
I wanted to throw
that's-
a good asking price on there, and he chose 0.
I figured the supplies had to be worth something in your
Yeah.
time. I gave you $10.
Right.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm still losing money, probably. If we're being real.
Yeah, because didn't that one take you like an hour?
Yeah, that one took the
that one
longest
took,
amount of time.
and I had to help you draw.
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
lines.
you did the curves. And then you had to like even some stuff out for me. So
Yeah, then I fixed it a little.
So really, it was Madison featuring Josh.
Yeah, kind of.
yeah, I did most of the blue inside the Smurf butt.
But she had to fix it a little bit.
Yep.
The
All right.
uneven part.
Next
That's fine.
painting.
$1,200.
12.
I like that you just didn't even explain
I
how
was like, what can I say about it?
it's orange and black.
I mean, the artist didn't even say anything about it. It's
Untitled.
untitled, so
Ellsworth.
I'm not going to say
But
anything.
worth a lot.
I'm wondering if they call it Untitled either because they're lazy or because they want you to get something out of it that they don't want to communicate to you. You know?
Oh, that's very contemporary.
Yeah, except I think that would work better if there was something to get out of it. Like, I feel like if I wanted to get something out of this, I'd have to know the title. Like,
You know
if it
what-
had
you know
some
what-
snappy title, I'd be like,
My
oh,
thought-
oh.
You know those erasers that were like pink and white?
Yep.
That's what I think
Ah,
of. But
that is
in
what I
different
think of.
shades.
So if you call it like a racism or something, then that's evocative. It's related to what that is.
Yeah.
It is.
You know? Okay.
Yeah.
I
We've
like
just
it.
increased the
Racism.
value of this art,
You're
I think.
welcome.
I might look
Welcome,
at it and think,
Ellsworth
ooh.
Kelly. Shout out.
All right.
Give us a call. We'll help you title your stuff.
Racism.
Smoke signals. All right. Next painting.
Okay. This looks like a topography map.
It does. I like topography maps.
I do too. It looks like another one by Josh though. So I would say $0.
Okay, it is
You're wrong.
actually
It's
priceless.
priceless.
It's called Swirly Whirly Dervishes. We found
I will give this history lesson about dervishes that I just learned today.
Okay, history professor.
Gotta take that.
Yep.
Yeah, I wanted that to be
before.
dramatic.
Good thing it wasn't.
It's not. Okay, I just Googled how to spell that for Nathan. Dervish. And then I found out that a dervish was a sect of Muslim religion that the people in it practiced erotic whirling dances. And so they were called whirling dervishes or...
Oh boy, we're gonna have to cut that out of the
All
show.
right.
That's enough history from
Whoa,
Josh.
Josh.
All right.
It's a
It was
provocative
on
piece of
Google.
art you're making.
Okay.
Well, sorry, everybody.
I have to ask Bailey, was it the signature that gave it away, or what gave
The
it away?
signature cinched it, but what I was looking at was the uneven line quality and how like usually sometimes that'll be really intentional in art, but usually not. You can kind of
Wow.
see, you know, when you draw.
You're good at this.
You're like,
Well, it's kind of like when you see kids, because a lot of people that sketch, you see they
Yep.
have a lot of like motion in their lines, and kids try to repeat that by like just doing really wiggly lines. And
So
but
you're
you
saying
can
that's
see
what I
a
did?
difference. I mean,
gotcha. Yeah, it
it's
kind of
just-
looks like you gave an aardvark a pencil and said, "Have fun," and that's what you get.
it doesn't look intentionally done that way. Like if it's intentional, it's like more like intentional.
Gotcha. I think another problem too is I don't know how they're scanning these pieces of art either, because I was
Yeah.
taking pictures and I don't know if they had a big scanner or something, because
Yeah.
the quality and difference between them. To be fair, I was taking pictures with my phone, but you know,
I'm pretty sure they do actually scan them.
They do.
Like scan them instead
And
of photograph
It's
them.
pretty pricey to have it done, actually. 'cause
Really?
it's a pretty intense progress.
So if we had done this
scanning.
properly, I would have
No,
got
it's
away
more
with it.
the jagged kind of like it, the way that you move your pencil looks like you don't move your pencil a lot.
Yeah, no, I don't.
well,
You're exactly right.
well, Bailey,
That's just what comes with time.
if you are interested in any of these
Oh.
fine pieces of art,
I think you should sell these
I
to
think
make
we
some
need
money
to.
for the podcast.
You know, so we talked about what we're gonna do with these because I don't want them.
Yeah, I
But
don't want them.
What we
either.
could do is
I might want Smurf, but it's dedicated to my roommates actually.
Okay, you
Should
can
we
have
give that to
Smurf
Scott?
buds.
But
and Jack.
Scott, this is.
Josh, you should be. Ooh,
I don't know.
All right, don't drop that. It's priceless.
Yeah. that one.
priceless
That
one
one is the
of all
priceless
the
one.
ones.
Thank
Uh-huh.
you.
I mean, you should be proud of yourself. You made art. That's a good thing. No matter what you make.
How long did this take me?
It took you a solid afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
I
have the
remember
footage of it that I have to edit up
Oh.
at some point.
Is this gonna
So
go
great.
in here? Like
I hope
snippets
so.
here and
Please,
there?
I don't know.
Please put just like a little brief snippet of
Yeah,
like Josh.
I would love to
working
have like
away at it.
occasional
Okay.
random
Especially
silent-
Hey,
if it's
you know
right
what?
before I'm about to guess, and then the audience will be like, "Oh,
How about we cut to like a greatest hits montage
yes
of
me
Josh painting these?
arts.
I like it.
That way you don't have to edit in all the audio.
that's true."
Yes.
But either way, we're trying to figure out if we want to either do a giveaway, if one of our fans wants to win one
You
or
could
both
own
of these paintings, because that one's for
Original
Scott.
Josh Nelson.
The Smurf butt.
I mean,
Oh,
I mean, if someone wants to win Smurf butt,
yeah. We'll
I'm
figure it
okay
out. We'll make an announcement
parting ways
at
with
some
that.
point on the public access Facebook page. So if you're not following us there, go check
Follow
that out. And then you will have the opportunity to we'll do a giveaway. How about
should.
somebody can win one of these
exciting.
paintings, because
I
I
mean,
would
I'll
feel
enter.
horrible if somebody had to pay for them. I was gonna say we could try to raise money for charity, but I pity the charity that gets no
from
money.
my art.
Well,
No
one
money
has
from your
already
art.
been valued at $10 by a professional art teacher.
And the other
so-
one has been valued
True.
as priceless by a guest host,
Hey,
regular guest host for
It's
a podcast.
true, but that could mean either that it's invaluable or cannot
Or
be sold for
cannot-
money because it is not worth
Either
selling.
way, you're not getting anything for it.
I'm sticking with the priceless because
Yeah.
of what people
Okay,
think about
that's
what
good.
That's reasonable.
So, anyways, these pieces will be available. We'll make a special announcement about that
Okay.
later. And yeah, that was really
So,
fun.
Yeah. Am I the first guest that you have done a game with?
No.
We did.
I wa-
We almost broke up Lane and Whitney's marriage.
Oh, that's right. I played along with
kicked
that.
Whitney's butt. It was awesome.
I
You-
played
no.
along. It was fun.
You
I won by a
cheated
point.
and we barely won. That was
That's
really
not
close.
how I remember it.
And we
That's so
also
accurate.
we played another game with just us, Truth or Spoof.
Oh
I
yeah.
remember that one.
That episode did very poorly.
And
So no one's seen that, but that
The,
did exist.
Apocalyptic Team was kind of a game. That was
Oh,
one of
yeah.
my favorites.
Yeah.
That's
was
true.
That
awesome.
was one of
That
my
was a fun
favorites.
discussion.
That was kind of shoehorned in with another thing, though.
Yeah, it was the Colin.
Mr. Collins
Mr.
Theater.
Colin
Theater.
Theater, which was my favorite. I want you guys to do that again. That was so funny.
He has
Get
been
one.
careful with what he's been chatting to me ever since that.
He
though.
knows it'll be on here.
Dang
So,
it, Colin.
but I
Darn
really
it.
want to use that intro again because we spend so much time
know,
filming that
it was
stupid.
awesome.
I
it was-
3D printed the letters for that, and then I glued them on a styrofoam ball and spray painted it, and then we filmed it in the shower.
It was worth it because I enjoyed it immensely. It was
Thank you.
great. Yeah,
Appreciate it.
I was impressed.
I think we should do a
I
giveaway on
actually
that.
haven't seen this intro from Mr. Colin.
Also,
Really?
I
Ah,
feel
that's
like
great.
you guys were working on that, and I called you, and I'm like, "What are you up to?" And you're like, "I'm in the shower with Austin." I was like,
Yeah, I was eating a sandwich in the shower with this thing on a stick, and then we recorded the thing on the recorder. That was really horrible. It was bad, but it was funny though.
that was one of my favorite parts was the recorder.
Awesome. This is
I
great.
loved it so much.
I need to check this out.
Yeah.
It's so
Shout
worth
out
it.
to watching your own podcast.
So worth it.
by the way,
Yeah, come on.
who played the recorder?
Me.
Okay, because I feel like it'd be really funny to have a recorder lesson episode, like a how to play the
Yes.
recorder.
I will teach someone.
Okay.
Hot cross buns.
I remember playing hot cross buns on the recorder.
Did you
Yeah,
really?
perfect.
Yeah, I was in third grade.
All
Nice.
right,
Yeah.
plan.
I love it. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed though because I wanted to be the first at something because I feel like everyone has been the first at something. Like I think
You're
Well-
our first artist on here.
And
Oh.
you are the first
Oh.
person to be on an episode that has some form of a giveaway involved.
It's true.
You know, there's like a physical
That's
product that
true.
came from this episode that we are giving away on the channel.
to
Yeah.
the public.
That's kinda
You're right.
monumental.
All right,
That
all
is
right. I'll
monumental.
accept it. I'll accept that.
It's pretty
That's
great.
fine.
That was a close one.
We're scrambling here.
Yeah. All right. We'll call that a first, but
Okay.
only if you do it again, because otherwise it's just I'm the only one that's.
So I have to make more art.
We got to give away
saying.
something else.
Yeah,
we
something
have
more
actually.
valuable, maybe.
We've been talking about possibly giving away T-shirts.
Oh, there you
because
go.
they're not. I mean, people are buying them.
Okay.
We had one order.
Yeah. Lane's brother-in-law ordered a shirt.
That's right.
Shout out to Joe Hendrickson. I hope you're watching this one.
Major shout out. We're gonna include some special stuff in the package that we're sending you, so that'll be fun.
Ooh, what kind of special stuff?
Oh, I think we're gonna maybe take a Polaroid of you and sign it or something. Maybe some
Oh,
other stuff. We'll
yeah.
figure it out.
That's gonna be great.
Sounds nice.
But that's
yeah.
cool.
That's gonna be really creepy.
Anyways, thanks for joining us, Belit. That was
Thank
really
you.
fun.
It was fun.
We need to have you on the podcast again, and maybe we
I
will.
would love that.
We'll talk more and quiz
Can you
less.
and maybe could you give Josh like an actual art lesson?
Oh, I'd rather
like could we
not.
set it up where you teach him how
could
to
totally
do
do
something
that.
art?
I would be
Ish.
pretty funny.
We should
I,
totally
I
do
would
that.
love that.
I'm really
I would
not that
enjoy it.
interested in learning art, though. To be.
We could do one
But
of
we're
those.
interested in watching you
are.
learn art.
I'm interested in teaching you.
I'm gonna make some very sarcastic comments.
Could we do one of those like?
Can I call you-
I do that all through my classes.
Am I allowed to call you Miss Pigman while we do this?
That's what all my students call me.
Okay, so that's
I
what
would
I will-
expect nothing less. Actually,
of
some of them
course.
call me Mr. Pigman because they don't quite understand
How the
gender.
Mrs. rules.
Those are the
I,
11th graders.
So I have my 4th graders have a male teacher, and so they are so used to saying Mr. in his name, and so sometimes they say Mr. Pigman.
Sure.
That's great.
That's
And
hilarious.
I had one student call me Miss Piggy, and I it's like
Rude.
that's not it.
Well, maybe we should do one of those like. Oh, there goes the timer.
We gotta wrap it up,
The
folks.
stew
I've got
is done.
stew.
We've
on
got
the
Stu
stove.
stewing.
Stove.
And it's exciting.
But I was thinking we should do one of those things where like you have somebody teach a class and then give everyone tons of wine and then they all have to paint the same thing.
Or
Oh,
sip and paint or
I
whatever
am-
they, yeah.
I am down for that kind of.
I
episode.
could teach you guys just to paint while you sip wine. I could do that.
I would love that.
Okay,
and film it.
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll film a sip and paint sometime.
Yeah.
We'll drink orange
I could
juice
be like a
and paint.
reoccurring guest that just comes and teaches you art.
I love that. We should do a segment where Belit teaches art lessons.
And that would be
That'd be great.
a
Yeah.
first too.
That's
I would love
so
that.
many firsts.
To be
Okay.
honest, I never learned the color wheel, so that would be excellent.
And you
Maybe
have
we
a
could
very
actually have this be
natural
educational.
This could be actually
understanding.
cool.
We're coming up with so much programming for our channel right now. I'm so excited. Anyways, we got to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Belit, for
Thank
joining
you
us. That was
guys.
an
This was
absolute
awesome.
pleasure. That was really fun. We'll smoke signal you when we next
Perfect.
have a slot available.
I'll keep my eye over the Bridgers.
Perfect. The next valley over.
Over.
But yeah, if you want to listen to this podcast elsewhere, you can check it out on Google Play and Apple Music. It's available there, hopefully in its entirety. Spotify.
He's a dingus.
Hey,
We don't know what's
Spotify,
going on over there.
Are you watching? Get us on your platform. Otherwise,
Do it.
you can visit our website, jeffandjosh.net, where you can see the episodes there, and you can also find a link to buy a t-shirt, support the show. You can check us out on Facebook if you are interested in winning one of these illustrious paintings from Josh. They're fantastic, and they would look wonderful in your home. I just know it.
Just awesome.
So thanks for watching us. I mean, yeah, I guess. That sounds weird when I say it, but thanks for watching us. We will be here next time.
I'm watching you.
Good.
Hey,
Nice and creepy.
can you like edit in a little map of where Belit lives?
Oh.
Like,